Hey guys, it's Melanie and welcome to my super exciting collaboration video that I'm just really happy to share with all of you. I am doing this particular video in collaboration with Maria over at DFW Beauty and with the lovely Tara Lynn over at TL's Glam Chan. I have been subscribed and have been becoming friends with both of these ladies for the last year, I would say. I really enjoy watching their channels. I enjoy all of their videos, and I actually specifically asked these two ladies to do this collab because I know that both of them have some great taste in higher end products, and so I thought it would just be a really great way to expose you guys to high-end products that we all think are totally worth the splurge. Now, I am one of those people that if something really truly works and it works well and it works better than any other cheaper alternative out there, I'm willing to pay for it. And so I decided to kind of curate my own little collection of things to share with you. And then I hope that you will take the time to also go check out Tara Lynn's as well as Maria's choices as well. Both of their channels and the videos will be listed down below. Both ladies are so beautiful, so fun to watch. If you're not subscribed to them, I really think that you should subscribe to them. If you like my channel, I feel like you will also really enjoy their channels. They're both really genuine, sweet, kind-hearted individuals, and I've really come to enjoy their friendship, and I know that you guys will really enjoy their channel as well. So I'm going to go ahead and jump right in, and I'm going to start with, and again, these are products that to me are on the higher end of the price range of what I normally like to spend. So this kind of varies from person to person. Some people are going to have some really expensive things, and I do have one thing that is really expensive. But again, if it works well, I'm willing to splurge for it. So the first thing I'm going to talk about is something that I talk about quite often in my videos, and it's the Serum McNamara Miracle Skin Transformer. I have this in the color light. This is basically a BB cream. I have always gotten lucky, and I've been able to find mine at my local Costco for 30 bucks, and sometimes you can even get it on sale for $20, which is a steal because regularly this retails for, I believe, somewhere around $48, which is kind of expensive for a BB cream, right? So this hydrates, it primes, it enhances, it mattifies, it protects. I have crazy oily skin. This is the only cream type product or BB cream type product that has ever worked for me. It smooths out my skin. It helps my makeup stay put all day. A lot of people compliment and say that I have really nice skin, and I do definitely work very hard to make sure that my skincare is on point and that I'm being very religious about it and just very vigilant about, really good skincare. So my skin has definitely improved, but a lot of times what you're seeing in pictures and on camera, that smooth texture that I have is largely due in part to this. It fills in pores. There's just not enough good things for me to say about this product. If you have a skin type very similar to mine and you struggle finding products that work, this is one that is absolutely worth paying for because it works. I am hooked on it, and I will never ever be without this. Okay, let's talk about a hair care product. You guys have heard me talk about this quite a bit as well. It is the Caviar CC Cream from Alterna. This is a 10-in-1 complete correction leave-in hair perfector. This, I believe, is $25 for the 2.5 fluid ounce bottle. This is expensive for the small amount that you're getting. However, you don't need much, and I find that this, for my fine, thin hair, leaves it really soft, manageable, beautiful. I put it in my hair when it's still wet. It gives it body. There's just nothing bad about this when I put it in my hair. Sometimes when you use a hairspray, you're like, oh, I really like the way this gives me body, but I hate the way that it makes my hair feel slightly crunchy. There's nothing negative that I can say about this. It just makes my hair feel amazing. This also gives you UV protection. It helps with heat protection, manageability, strength, smoothness, softness, all of those things. And again, I have really fine, thin hair, and this works for me. So if you've never thought to try this, ask for a little sample of it at Sephora. It just feels amazing. I use basically the equivalent of like 1 pump worth, and that's enough for my shorter hair. If you have longer hair, obviously you might need 2 pumps, but it just is lovely, and I think it's absolutely worth the splurge. 2 powders that are kind of, they do the same thing, but I just thought I would show them both. These are the Ambient lighting powders. So I have 2. I have Ethereal Light, which is this guy here, and then I have Diffused Light, which is a little bit more yellow. Both of these I use all over my face. I know a lot of people use these to set their under eye concealer. I don't wear concealer, so I use these all over my face. They both just give me a beautiful brightening effect to my skin. They're very expensive for a powder. I believe these are in the $50 range. I want to say like $54. So they are expensive. However, I will never be without these going forward. They just do what no powder has ever done for my skin. They mattify, but they also give you a glow. And they just wear beautifully throughout the entire day. Like, and they're so soft. Like, when you like swatch them, like they're so smooth, they're so finely milled. It doesn't settle into lines or pores or anything like that. These powders are just magic. I've done an in-depth worth the splurge on these, and I absolutely 100% think these are worth investing in. You probably don't need both. I would say once I am done with both of them, I will probably choose to go with the Diffused Heat, which is the little bit more yellow, and I just like the extra brightening that I get from that. And I do have a lot of yellow in my skin naturally, so I find that this one just, you know, they both work essentially the same, but I like this one just a tad bit more. The next thing is, so I have 2 eyeshadows here. It's not that I'm saying like Lorac and Laura Mercier specifically. I think that high-end eyeshadows in general are better than drugstore options. I know that there are some good drugstore eyeshadows, but for me personally, eyeshadow is the one thing that I think is worth splurging on. There are so many amazing high-end formulations of eyeshadows. 2 of my favorite are definitely the Lorac. So the Lorac Pro is just, the consistency of these is very unique. It's very creamy, very buttery, just beautiful. I don't mind that there's a little bit of fallout from these because they do just go on so smoothly, and they're so long wearing on my eyes. The Laura Mercier also tends to have a little bit of fallout on me, but you know what? These are worth it 100%. I believe this palette was like $54. I got this one 2 years ago, and I love it. I love the formulation of the Laura Mercier eyeshadows. I love the formulation of Urban Decay eyeshadows, Tarte. You know, they're definitely a lot more expensive than like a quad that you could buy from like Maybelline or CoverGirl, but you're not getting the pigmentation, you're not getting the quality from those shadows. And I just think if you only invest in like 1 or 2 neutral eyeshadow palettes, like you're really doing yourself a favor. You just have to work a lot less to get the color payoff and the pigmentation and the quality and the wear. It's just, to me, it's worth it to spend money on eyeshadows. So that's kind of like a blanket thing, but, and these are just 2 that I happen to have pulled, but just high-end eyeshadow, I think in general, is a really good thing to invest in, and I think worth the splurge. Okay. This next thing is a skincare item, and this is the Nude Skincare Advanced Renewal Serum. I have talked about this quite a bit. I was lucky enough to have Nude Skincare reach out to me and send this to me. When I run out of this bottle, and I'm a little bit past the halfway point with this now, I will absolutely be repurchasing this on my own. It's, I almost hate to say how much it is. It's $78 for 1 fluid ounce. However, This particular serum sinks into my skin. It is something that I can put on my face in the morning very easily. It absorbs. It doesn't create any extra oiliness throughout the day. I love to wear it at night. I can layer this with my other skincare items from like Paula's Choice or any other skincare line that I happen to be trying. It just is a beautiful serum that sinks into my skin, helps to plump up my skin, and it just makes my skin feel soft and beautiful and nourished. And I know it's expensive, but this is one of those things now that I just will not be without going forward. So it's beautiful. Use about 2 to 3 drops, and you know, pat it into your skin, and it has a really nice scent, very like light, almost milky, herbally type of scent. That sounds odd, but it's just very pleasant. It's very calming and soothing at night, and I love the product. I really do, and I absolutely think this is something that is worth the splurge. Okay, lipsticks. The one high-end lipstick that I have just fallen head over heels in love with, and I've done an individual worth the splurge on these as well. It's the Nars Audacious lipsticks. These are $32 each. I have 5 of them. The colors that I have are Anna, Bridget, Raquel, Anita, and Barbara. And there are others that I want, and I will probably end up purchasing, because I really do think that the formulation of these particular lipsticks is perfection. They're extremely creamy. They're extremely long wearing. They don't like collect in the corners of my mouth. The long wearing nature of them is like, it's insane. Like, I've never had a lipstick actually stay on as long as these do. They're creamy. They don't dry my lips out. They don't have like a funky kind of smell. The packaging is really nice. It does have that nice like magnetic closure so that you know that it's shut, and you really do have to give like a solid tug at this, so it's not like it's going to pop open in your purse or anything. The color selection is beautiful. They're so vibrant, so pigmented. Lots of great neutrals, lots of great brights. They have some beautiful reds. I just think that this whole line of lipsticks to me is like top notch. I'm so glad my friend Stephanie talked me into these because they're phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. Okay, let's talk about a highlighter that I think is totally worth the splurge. This is the Becca, let me get it right here, Shimmering Skin Perfector Pressed Powder in Moonstone. Okay, I'm going to give you guys a swatch of this. I'm barely touching it. This is the most beautiful highlight in the history of the world. It is so soft. Like, this powder is just the most beautiful, creamy, soft, pigmented, long-wearing highlight powder that I've ever tried. It is so lovely, and really, truly, if I ever actually run out of this, I would repurchase it right away. I think it is that good. I have tried, I have swatched the Mary Luminizer, and the consistency of that is very nice too. I've tried lots of other highlighters. This one to me though has just really won my heart because of the consistency. It's soft. You know, you can be a little bit more aggressive with it, just really kind of pile it on and get a really dramatic look, or just use it really lightly. I don't find that it like accentuates my pores. Like, the shimmers in this are so fine that it gives you a glow versus like it looks like you're wearing a streak of like shimmery, you know, something. Like it's more of a glow than anything else. So hopefully that makes sense. But these are expensive. I want to say like mid-40s for this guy. You do get a lot. There is 8 grams of product in here, so it should probably last you a lifetime. But I do think that these are absolutely worth the splurge. Really, really lovely. And I'm also going to mention a perfume. I think that high-end perfumes are definitely worth the splurge. One of my all-time favorites is the Miss Dior Cherie from Dior, obviously. This is so nice. I love beautiful, sophisticated scents. And to me, this is like one of the most beautiful, most sophisticated, like I call it like my fancy lady fragrance. When I run out of this, I will absolutely repurchase it. Craig bought me this bottle for Christmas a couple years ago, and I do find myself using it really sparingly because I just, I don't want to run out of it, but I know when I do, I'm just going to be like, hey, guess what? Our anniversary is coming up next month. Guess what I would like? Like, this is absolutely what I would put on the list of things to like get as like a special occasion gift from my beautiful husband who is very generous. So this is just lovely. I just think that if you find a beautiful high-end fragrance that becomes your signature fragrance, I think that is something that is totally worth splurging on. I'm someone who loves perfumes. Not everybody loves perfume. I know that there's a lot of people who are sensitive to fragrances, but to me, spending money on a good fragrance is, I think that's a good idea. And the last thing that I'm going to share with you, it was actually sent to me, and it is extremely expensive. However, I want to let you guys know that the second that I run out of this jar, I will be placing an order for this product because it is an item, a skincare item in my collection now that is so unique. I don't have anything else in my collection that does what this product does, and it is the Benigma. I know you guys have heard a lot of people talk about this and say that it's amazing, and when you hear a lot of YouTubers who are sent a product say, it's so great, like, obviously, like, part of you wants to think, well, it's because they sent it to you for free, but legit, this stuff, this works. And so this is the jar. I'm going to tell you the price. I do have a link down below for you guys, which will save you 25%. This product retails for $129.99. So basically it's $130. The link below is an affiliate link. It does save you 25%, which I think is a good discount off of this. But I think even at full price, this stuff is worth it. So this has bee venom in it. So if you have a bee allergy, just like X out of the video. Like don't even watch me talk about this, because if you have an allergy to bees, don't put this on your face. This has bee venom, manuka honey, and shea butter. So those are the main ingredients in there. It also has vitamin E and almond oil. Lots of amazing things that really help to plump up your skin and literally take away the look of fine lines and like wrinkles. When I put this on my face, and I use this mostly at night because my oilier skin type doesn't allow me to use this during the daytime. There were a couple days when I first got the product where I wore it morning and night, and I did find it too heavy for me for during the daytime. And I think that's because it does have a pretty good concentration of the shea butter in it. And while I like that nourishment at night, it's too much during the day. But when I wake up in the morning after putting this on my skin, I use it every other night. And I'll just kind of show you so you can see how much I've used. I've had this for a month now, so I've given this a really good go. So you can see for having it for a month, I really haven't used that much. They do give you one of these handy little spoons where you scoop it out, and I've never put my fingers in the product. I've always scooped it out. And this cream, so it's nice and thick. By the way, it smells like honey. It just smells really, really lovely. So it's really nice and thick. When you put it like on your skin, it literally like, it sinks in very quickly, and you notice within 10-15 minutes of putting this on, like when you look in the mirror, like not only does your skin look, this is such a great example because my hands are so dry. So this is the hand that has the cream on it right now, and this is my extremely dry other hand. But when you look in the mirror, you see that your skin is hydrated. Most importantly, like, it takes away the lines on my forehead, because that bee venom, you have like a slight reaction. You may feel a little bit of tingling. It's not painful, but that kind of tingling that you're feeling is your skin having a slight reaction to the product, and it's plumping your skin up. Like, I don't see my 11s. I don't see the lines going across my forehead. I have also been using it around my eye area. I actually put this stuff all over my face, which it seems like it would be way too heavy for my like congested skin type. Like I don't suffer from acne, but I suffer from clogged pores. So Blackheads are like my arch nemesis in life. This does not give me blackheads at all. It has not caused one pimple on my face. In fact, Manuka honey is a really good antibacterial, and it will actually help to prevent acne. So this doesn't make me break out. It moisturizes my skin. And when I wake up in the morning, like when I touch my face, it is so soft. I wish that I could use it during the day, but it just, like I said, is a little bit too heavy for daytime. If you have normal, probably even combination dry skin, like you can wear this day and night. Like you can apply it morning and night. To me, I love putting it on at night. I love sleeping in it because my skin really, everybody's skin, like it regenerates during the night. And that's why skincare in the evening is so important. Your products are really absorbing into your skin. You know, your skin is taking like a rest, and it's just, it's renewing itself. And this, I love it, you guys. I wish that I could just spew out more information about it. I just don't want this video to get too long. If you are interested, I will do an in-depth review on this guy where I go more into like, you know, the different ingredients, what they do, and like the benefits that I've seen for my skin. All I can say right now though is this is worth the splurge, and the second that I run out of this, I will use my link to save the 25%, and I will reorder this. I would not be telling you guys that it like was worth it if it really truly wasn't. I love this product. It's also, okay, so I do think I should address this. It is a cruelty-free product. They do get the bee venom by shocking the bees, like they basically scare them, and then the bees sort of like react by, you know, pumping out some venom. That venom is collected. The bees are not harmed in any kind of way. They fly off to like go collect more honey, and you know, they live to see another day. They're not torturing the bees or anything like that. I know that's a big thing with this particular product, but I wouldn't be using it if they were harming the bees in any kind of way. I just don't believe in that. So it is a cruelty-free product. So there you go. Those are my products that I think are absolutely worth the splurge. Some of them really expensive. Some of them, if you can find it at Costco, I would really suggest getting it there, because otherwise this is a little bit more expensive. But overall, these products have just won me over, and I will repurchase them time and time again, no matter what their cost, because they really truly just work for me. And again, I come at it from the perspective of if something works, I'm willing to splurge on it. So go check out Maria and Tara Lynn's videos as well. And if you are new from their channel, I hope that you guys stick around and subscribe. And I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.